Nick Cannon is speaking out after shocking new evidence emerged suggesting that his friend Ms Jacky Oh was killed by her doctor.
You hear about it, but it's dark and demonic energy that this industry was built on. And people manipulate young women, they manipulate kids, and at the end of the day, it's all for the dollar and all to feed their ego. So I've seen some
New details are coming out about the sudden death of Jacklyn Smith, known to the world as Ms Jacky Oh, a popular Wild 'N Out family member. Jackie died at the age of 32 in Miami, where she reportedly traveled to undergo a mommy makeover surgery. And while some fans were quick to resort to victim blaming and wrote disgusting comments about Jackie being shallow, we're now hearing that Jackie may have been killed by her surgeon, Dr. Zach. Some very shady things recently surfaced about Dr. Zach's dark past, and Nick Cannon is now reacting to rumors about Dr. Zach being responsible for Jackie's passing.
But this is crazy that this doctor is out here messing people up. It seems like he has a track record from his reviews.
The news that Wild 'N Out star Ms Jacky Oh passed away at the age of 32 left fans and celebs in complete shock. Jackie's family released a statement confirming that she died on Wednesday, May 31st. However, they didn't give any details about Jackie's death. It is with saddened hearts we share with you that Jacklyn, aka Ms Jacky Oh, has passed away on Wednesday, May 31st, 2023, the statement read. Our family is still processing this very tragic and unexpected loss. We ask that you please give us privacy during this time. However, the following day, TMZ reported that Jackie passed away in Miami, where she allegedly had a cosmetic procedure known as a mommy makeover. The mommy makeover is a name used for a combination of procedures undertaken with the goal to restore the appearance of a woman's body after giving birth. The mommy makeover typically includes a breast lift, backside augmentation, liposuction, and a tummy tuck. And as with any invasive surgery, the mommy makeover carries many risks, from poor wound healing and scarring to life-threatening blood loss or infection. While Jackie's family hasn't confirmed or denied that Jackie died as a result of a cosmetic procedure, shortly before she died, Dr. Zach shared a since-deleted post posing alongside Jackie, and the caption read, "Getting ready for my mommy makeover with Dr. Zach. Stay tuned to my YouTube for the full reveal." On June 6th, E! News obtained a report from the Miami Police Department's public information officer stating that on May 31st, the police were dispatched to a local hotel in Miami regarding an unresponsive female. She was transported by Miami Fire Department to Mercy Hospital, where life-saving efforts were conducted, the PIO said. But unfortunately, she was pronounced deceased at the hospital. And while no cause of death was given, reports are now starting to circulate that Dr. Zach has a long track record of botched surgeries and lawsuits with former patients. According to Page 6, Dr. Zach previously sued multiple former patients after they left negative reviews about his practice. One of these patients is Layla Penn, who wrote a review on the healthcare marketplace Real Self in June 2021, claiming that Dr. Zach mutilated her, and in response, Dr. Zach sued Layla for more than $30,000. In court documents obtained by Page 6, Dr. Zach claimed that Layla's comments in her review were false and defamatory, and also accused her of ruining his business by engaging with other users on Real Self and encouraging them to seek services from another surgeon. However, in December 2021, Dr. Zach voluntarily dismissed his own lawsuit without prejudice, which means that the same lawsuit can't be brought up again. But that wasn't the end of it, because in August 2021, Dr. Zach filed another lawsuit for $30,000 against a patient named Kyla Nuremberg for claiming in a Google review that happy patients of his don't exist. Kyla also wrote that everyone who is interested in Dr. Zach's services should go on Real Self and see what his former patients are saying, because the positive reviews on Google are most likely fake and written by their own staff or friends. And once again, Dr. Zach argued that Kyla's reviews were defamatory, only to voluntarily dismiss his lawsuit without prejudice months later. So as you can see, there is definitely something shady about this surgeon, and it's unclear why Jackie went to him for her procedures, given the negative reviews about him are readily available to the public. Some fans initially pointed the finger at Jackie's long-term partner, DC Young Fly, claiming that he made her insecure and encouraged her to get plastic surgery. A week after news broke that Jackie passed away, DC, who shares 3 children with her, posted a tribute to Jackie on Instagram, saying that he was in no rush to post anything because he wanted it to be a dream so bad. "You always wanted the best for others, and I admired how our family love each other," DC wrote. "Never had to worry about our kids loving each other because you were on top of that. You know we're God-fearing and we are grounded by the Spirit." DC concluded by saying that he will never question the higher power and will roll with the punches and continue to live righteously. He also promised to tell his kids how much an amazing person Jackie was, especially a great mother. But despite the heartfelt message, DC was bombarded with mean comments, with fans blaming him for Jackie's death. Even Azalea Banks' messy self had to chime in, claiming that DC always projected his insecurities on the women, and she suggested that Jackie's death death is DC's karma. Damn, DC Fly spent years disguising his own deeply rooted hatred of self as jokes pointed at women's beauty, Azalea wrote, projecting his own feelings about his own ugliness onto women perfectly secure in their own skin. Azalea also claimed that when she cried after her appearance on Wild 'N Out 5 years ago after DC made some jokes about her, they were pure tears of rage and not at all a sign of weakness.
But you have to enjoy your lap around the theater because you're not going to be booking any other work in any time. Enjoy Wild 'N Out. You won't even make it to Def Comedy Jam, honey.
Enjoy your lap around the theater because you're not going to be booking any other work.
Honey, this is the ceiling.
You need to
for
find your dentist. How you take your goddamn braces off but you cut the little middle part? Stupid ass girl.
She told her keep the wires. Just keep the wires.
In the end, I won, Azalea continued her message. I'm happy I cried and moved on. That Jackie O girl must have been so deeply insecure about herself, and the nerve of DC to call such a gorgeous woman as Azalea Banks ugly on national television while a bunch of black people laughed. But it only got worse from there because Azalea also joked about Jackie's death in a follow-up post, implying that it's ironic she died at the age of 32 on Azalea's 32nd birthday, May 31st. The thorn in my side is finally out, Azalea added, implying that Jackie's death was a gift to her. But as you can imagine, fans had a lot to say about Azalea's message, calling her a weirdo and saying that she's always been cruel and heartless. Fans are also saying that if anyone is to blame for Jackie's death, it's her doctor, because it's obvious from all the negative reviews that this man should have had his license revoked a long time ago. And according to sources close to Nick Cannon, he also feels that Dr. Zach needs to be investigated and prosecuted. Nick allegedly believes that Hollywood is full of plastic surgeons who prey on women's insecurities, and he also previously said that the entire industry is dark and demonic and it attracts the worst kind of people.
You hear about it, but it's dark and demonic energy that this industry was built on. And people manipulate young women, they manipulate kids, and at the end of the day, it's all for the dollar and all to feed their ego. So I've seen some where you be like, that's just not right. Like, that person shouldn't be talking to that person. That person shouldn't be in the room with that person alone.
Fans are also saying that it's very suspicious that Jackie was alone in a hotel after her surgery, and they're calling on the authorities to crack down on plastic surgeons because too many people are losing their lives over these procedures. One fan pointed out that Dr. Zach is definitely deleting negative reviews and added, I also noticed that he's been changing his rates, basically giving himself more positive stars than he had before her death. I just saw he had 1.5 stars before her death, and now it's magically 3.8 or something like that. Shaking my head. And another fan added, if the doctor didn't do anything wrong, he would be speaking up on this travesty, yet he's in hiding and evading. But let's hear your thoughts on this. Do you think Jackie's surgeon is hiding something? Let us know in the comment section, and we'll see you in our next video.